So, good morning, guys. Let's start today's session now, right? Um, Same. Anyone today? Anyone for full stack Python? Once raise your hands. Looking for full stack Python. Full stack Python. Good. Data analysis. Okay. Data science. No one. So here our target is what? Python. Full stack Python. Data. And also first Python is a quite common basic one. But learning only Python is just for the sake of idea. That's it. We cannot get any jobs if you learn only Python. Python is one programming language. If you learn only Python, we can't get it. But if you want to get a call, compulsory you should have knowledge on Python, right? Python, full stack Python, data analyst, data scientist. These are the different roles in the company, guys. So let's start here. First target is full stack Python. Full stack Python. Second one is data analysis. Third target is data science. So full stack Python, data analysis, and data science. These are the three options available at present to get a job in IT sector. So because the future is completely focused on these three. So if you have knowledge on these, not all three, anyone. If you have knowledge on anyone, then it is very easy to get a job in IT sector. So just observe the roadmap. Then I will move on to what? Concept. See, if you want to learn full stack Python, so first you should have knowledge on programming language. Python is one programming language. It's mandatory, guys. So if you want to go for any of this one, full stack Python, data analysis or data science, whatever it might be, your roadmap is what? First to learn Python. Once it is done, then focus on database. These two are mandatory, guys. Without these two, if you prepare resume, your resume never shortlisted, guys. Compulsory, you should have not a good mark. Excellent knowledge on Python and database, whatever the role it might be. Full stack Python, data analyst, or data scientist, whatever the role it might be. In your resume, if you don't have Python database, it is very, very difficult to survey in the IT sector. First, to get a call. That two database is what? Not one database. Focus on at least 2 or 3 databases. Then you have more chances are there in the IT sector. After this one, if your target is full stack Python, so you should focus on UI tools, UI technology. So here, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, so on. You need to focus on these areas. Plus, your target is what? React.js. One framework also important, guys. React.js is called a framework. These all are from which side in the sense? Front end. So whenever you open a browser, whatever the things we observed, all those things we can develop with the help of what? These tools. What? HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and then what? What? React.js. And then next target is what? I need one backend. So Django. Actually, outside, some people are using what? Django. Some people are using what? Flask. So Django and Flask, they're called as what, guys? So frameworks. But Flask, the advantage is we can develop only small application, not big application. But if your target is, sir, I want to develop small, medium, big, any type of application I want to develop, then go for what? Even Django, guys. Django is required to develop all types of applications. Now, if your target is full stack Python, but if you want to become a full stack Python, then you have to focus on these areas. Without proper knowledge on these areas, getting a job in IT sector is difficult, guys. Right now, competition is very high. So your target is what? If you want to get or if you want to survey in IT sector, first target is you should learn these things as a full stack developer. Sir, I'm not interested in full stack developer. I'm interested in data analysis, data analyst, business analyst. Oh, data analyst and business analyst. If you want to become a data analyst and business analyst, your main role is what? Analyzing the data, preparing reports. Analyzing the data, preparing reports. The reports you have to give to end user. I mean, you have to give to the management. The management has to take decisions based on your reports. So for that purpose, you should be very good in Excel. Most of the persons, Excel means they feel Excel like this. But Excel contain lot of things, man. Still, there are some companies, the employees are working on only Excel. The salaries are also about 10 lakhs. Salary about 10 lakhs working on only Excel. But what we feel Excel are just formulas, nothing else. But inside lot of stories are available, guys. You need to learn basic as well as advanced Excel. Okay. Once Excel is done, then your next target is you should focus on PowerPoint because the visualization you have to present. So PowerPoint is mandate. Later, you have to focus one tool called Power BI. So Excel, PowerPoint, and Power BI. These three things are very, very important. Of course, actually basic maths, I mean basic stats, not high level stats, no? Just basic stats. Enough. Basic stats means what? Mean, median, mode, average. So these are type of stats enough. High level stats means what? Linear regression, like regression algorithms are there, na? That is high level, not required for data analyst. To whom required? Data scientist required for high level maths. But as a data analyst, this is enough. So Excel, PowerPoint, Power BI, basic stats required, right? So if you want to become a data analyst, in your resume, you should focus on these tools. In your resume, you have to focus on these tools. Then only there is a chance of getting interview calls. Otherwise, no interview call, nothing. No, sir. My target is I want to become data scientist. Oh, you want to become data scientist? Very good. Now, before to move to data scientist, if you're a fresher, I repeat, if you're a fresher, so 2020 pass out, 2022 pass out, 23, 24, 25 are going for abroad, are already BTech second year, third year, already student. For all of you, full stack Python, data analysis, these two are excellent courses at present. So easy to finish, easy to get the jobs. But if you have gap, sir, I want to climb 3 years experience. Sir, I have a gap of 2 years, 5 years. So that some gap I want to climb as an experience. Then better to go for what? Data science. As part of the data science, you need to learn machine learning. So deep learning, artificial intelligence, generative AI. Guys, this is a roadmap, guys. I'm just giving roadmap. What you have to learn, what is the order you have to learn. And then, of course, stats required and R language also required. If you learn all these things, then you will call as data scientist. But if anyone are interested, as here all are available. Full stack in Sathya technology, we have all available. Full stack Python, data analysis, data science, all available. But if you learn data science in your resume, don't mention as a data scientist. As a fresher, if you're a fresher, don't mention as a data science. You have to specify what? ML engineer, right? But don't mention data scientist because the data scientist jobs will be given for only for experienced person, not for freshers, right? Now, if you observe all the options, so all option, one language is mandatory, guys. Observe all the things. This is the roadmap. First, what we learn. So if I want to get a job, first do some analysis. Sir, to get a job, so I have to choose any one of the course. You can choose one of the course. What are the course it might be? Compulsory, I have to learn one language. Which language? Python language. So because Python is most popular and leading language at present. So go for what? Your Python. I repeat, at present, Python is what? One of the most popular and leading one, guys. So compulsory, I have to go for what? Python. I have to learn one language Python. Hmm? So if any of your friends, okay, maybe whenever you studied Python course, maybe in your hostel or somewhere else, people will say, oh, why Python? There is no jobs, nothing is there. Like that, they are discouraging us. If there is no jobs, if there is no market for Python, observe why YouTube, complete YouTube is what schooling with what? Python, data analyst, data science, these type of courses. Observe colleges. So every college now they introduce what? Python only. So, and the BTech courses in previous IIT, CSC, Triple E, like these names available. But now instead of that, CSC place what occupied? BTech Artificial Intelligence, BTech ML and AI, BTech Data Analyst, MBA Data Analyst. Observe, MBA Data Analyst is available at present. So BTech Data Science, right? So that means every university, every college, even BCom student, MBA student, chemical student, microbiology student, whatever the background it might be, everyone right now they are using Python because Python entered in those many areas. That is an advantage. Python not involved in one area, Python involved in many areas. That's the reason at present Python has more demand. And if any of your friends commented, simply you just show this one. So a website called, if anyone commented, so simple open TI. This is one international website. So they will do survey on what the leading courses. These are all languages. So which one has the topmost language at present? So this survey in what? This is a survey they done. This survey I didn't do it, guys. Already an international company they did. According to that, the first topmost one is Python. So rating 25.35% persons are giving the rating for Python only. So if anyone says that Python no jobs, has no demand, no market in the outside, na, they show this. There are a lot of jobs are there. The thing is what? As a student, we didn't know the information properly. We should know properly. There is one approach available. If you follow that approach, we'll get the information. People don't know. That's the reason they simply say the words. Not only this, if you go for Stack Overflow survey, Stack Overflow, one of the most famous website for every software developer. Your brother, sister, anyone is working in an IT company, you can ask Stack Overflow. Without this website, they didn't finish their projects. Compulsory, every developer, they are going to use this website. So as far as Stack Overflow website, if you observe the analysis here, so let's go here, technology related options. So language, learn to code, Python, 66.4 percentage. People are focusing on Python. So then HTML, CSS, Java, like this slowly available. According to this, you can show them. That's it, right? So I have to, in my resume, I need to mention on programming language. What is the language I have to mention? Sir, Python, right? So generally people will ask you, what is Python, right? If anyone asks what is Python, simply you can inform. Guys, tell me what is Python? Very good. Python is a general purpose programming language. If anyone asks what is Python, your first answer, straightforward answer is general purpose programming language. See, C language, one purpose available. Only that purpose it will be. C++, one purpose. Java, one purpose. .NET, one purpose. But Python is not like that. The reason of the Python is this code everyone has to use. IT background to non-IT background, everyone has to use. There's a reason right now MBA data analyst came into the picture. CA, become student CA, they went for what chartered accounts. There right now they are learning what Python. Testing tools person learning Python. DevOps person learning Python. AWS cloud learning what Python. Everyone at present they are learning what Python course. So here also what we are doing, we are going to start with Python. We are going to start with Python. So first, this is a roadmap we discussed. This is a roadmap we discussed. So now our target is what? Sir, I want to learn Python. Because here directly I'm enter into the concept, guys. I never waste your time. So to discuss what the history of Python. So who is the father? Who is the grandfather? when it is available, how many kids they have, what they are doing. These are all type of what requirement, not required. How many versions available, 1.0 version, 1.1, 2.0, 3.0, what happened? These are all unnecessary waste of stories. Go outside, first 10 days they will discuss of only these things, nothing else. This is unnecessary waste of time. If you go for interview, no one will ask you. And our target is what? Sir, industry purpose. Industry purpose, what is required? So Python required. What are the concepts available? Take one concept, open a website, application oriented, not theoretical oriented. Open one application, show me, then implement it. Like that, if you learn practical approach, at the time of developing projects are very easy. So directly, I'm going to enter into Python, guys. As part of the Python, the first concept is tokens. So tokens. Let's start with tokens. In Python, our first concept is what? Tokens. See, actually, what we said demos, but demos in the sense, if I explain theory, so Python, that one, now what data analytics, that one, data science, this one, if I explain theory, you didn't understand how classes are going on. There's a reason directly I start the class. Come, see, observe how classes are going. You want to see the class, not the demo. Outside people, what they will do demo, they will use all theoretical words. That one, jobs are there, jobs are not there, something else, they are using the words. If that one, everyone will speak. Subject is matters. So there's a reason directly I start the subject. Observe how the subject, whether you are able to understood or not. If everything is okay, then only continue. Otherwise, don't join. Right? So first concept in Python, the first concept is what? Tokens. Sir, what is tokens are? Right? Now let's see. Guys, for example, if I want to construct this building, we need some elements, right? Now, tell me guys, what are the elements required to construct this building? Cement required. Inka? Any other? Bricks required. Other? Concrete, iron, workers. Right? That means certain elements required. So to construct this building, sand, iron, cement, bricks, like different things. Same way, if I want to develop a program, Om Bagini Bagodare develop program, coming up. Ille, nothing. Then what is required? Some elements required to develop what program, right? Those elements technically called as what? Tokens, guys. Simply we can say that. So what is a token means? See, the elements which are required to develop programs is called as tokens. The elements which are required to develop programs is called as tokens, right? So these tokens basically classified into 5 types. Tokens are 5 types. They are, so first one, literals. Second one, constants. Third one, operators. The fourth one, keywords. Fifth one, identifiers. So with the help of these 5, we can develop the programs, guys. If you want to develop a program, we need some tokens. The tokens are what? Literals, constants, operators, keywords, identifiers. These are the 5 things required to develop a programs, right? Now you 2 people came late, na? So which course you are looking for? Okay, up, data analysis. Ma, note down, ma. Reminding people note down this concept token, make the heading as tokens. See, here, this is a roadmap to learn. If you want to become what? Sorry. If you want to become what, ma? Full stack Python, data analysis or data science, whatever it might be. One programming language is mandatory and one database is mandatory. Without having these two, we can't do anything. Full stack Python now, then go for UI, React.js, Django. No, not full stack, sir. I want to become data analyst, business analyst. So then Excel, PowerPoint, Power BI, stats required. No, data scientist, ML, DL, AI, generative AI, stats are. This is the roadmap. First, before learning anything, you should be clear about the roadmap. Don't learn all. You are not robo, right? To learn everything stored into brain. There's a reason if you go to in America, a lot of institutes are there, guys. What they did, simply if you go there, they will give one brochure. If you observe the brochure, come outside. If you roam in America, whatever the courses available, all courses are there in that brochure. As a student, how you are able to learn all the courses? Even if you go to company, you never work for everywhere. So what is your target? Learn that one. So our brain, small brain, how much concept we are able to remember, think. To get a job, what are the things required? Learn that one, go for industry and join in the company. First, that is our target. Not to sit in Amirpet for 1 year, 2 years, learning everything. Then there is no use. Learn required ones, go to the company, work. While working, if you need anything, you can upgrade yourself, right? So that's the reason we started directly Python. Directly we started what? Python. Directly I explain the classes, guys. Directly I will explain classes. So demos, theory, no use. Directly listen the class. If you like, continue tomorrow. If you don't like, don't continue tomorrow also. So if I want to develop any program, I need some elements. Those elements are technically called as what? Tokens, right? Now guys, tell me how many types of tokens we have? 5 types. What is the first one? Second one? Third one? Fourth one? Fifth one? Good one. If you don't know, observe the screen, tell me, no problem. But everyone has to open the mouth. Because if you open mouth, concept revised, stored here. Tomorrow, if you go for company, it is easy to give the answers. If you didn't revise, just coming, sitting, watching the screen, once class is done, if you go outside, tomorrow interview time, they will ask questions. At the time, you have to open mouth. If you are habituated, tomorrow you can open mouth and you can give the answer. If you're not habituated, then problem start. They will ask question at the time also, we'll see watch. Hey, I know, sir, but I won't say answer to you, sir. Then what HR will say? I have a job, but I don't want to give to you. So go outside, bus number 10 available, catch it, go to Amirpetas. That's it. What HR will expect it, if they ask question, you have to respond immediately. If they give any task, you have to give answer immediately. That's what HR will expect it. For that purpose, actually we have internal some fear available. We have to go clear that fear, stage fear. Question comes, immediate answer has to be given. So daily the processes that happen, guys, right? Now, tell me guys, tokens. How many types of tokens we have? First one, second, third one, fourth one, fifth one. Very good. These are the 5 types of tokens. Let's start with first one, literals. I repeat once again, to learn any of the above 3, full stack Python, data analyst or data scientist, one programming language is mandatory. That is Python. So that's the reason I started Python. Directly I started classes. Okay, so that you can have a clarity about how classes are going on, right? Now, so Python, first topic, tokens. 5 types. First one is literals. Now let's sir, what is literal, right? Let's observe what is literals lesson is. Before that, now what happened? One of the person, what happened? So he's asking me, sir, could you please calculate my total? What is your name? Vaibhav. Vaibhav is what he is asking, sir, please calculate my total marks. I said to Vaibhav, okay, I will calculate your total. Then he's ready. Sir, tell me my total marks. If I want to calculate total, what is required? I'm ready to calculate total marks. First of all, if I want to calculate total, what is I need? Marks required, right? If he provided marks, then only I can calculate, I can give the total. I asked her, tell me your marks, I said. Hey, sir, I won't give my marks, sir. Tell me my total, sir. Possible? No, not at all possible. Now I asked her, please give me your marks. Then he said, sir, my marks are 9. That is my marks, sir. Did you understood? Hey, nothing. So first you give me the values. He said, sir, my hall ticket number this one. My name is this one. My subject 1 marks, subject 2, subject 3, subject 4, subject 5, this one. Now tell me, sir, my marks. Now he's giving some values. With the help of those values, I calculate a total, average, result, pass or fail, grade, A grade, B grade, C grade. If he gave values, If I have values, with the help of these values, I can do everything. These values, what we are using word values, right? These values, technical word is what? Literals. We'll use a word called values, but according to our programming language, it is called as what? Literals. So simply you can say, so the values in our program, is called as literals. The values in our program technically called as literals. Literals are four types. Literals are four types. The values in our program technically called as what? Literals. Fine. They classified into four types. Now let's say practically literals. I said now everything we need to open website. Let's observe a website. Let's observe all the literals. So open a browser. In our browser, let's open one website. Some website. This is one website. In this website, sir, I want to book a ticket from Hyderabad to Vijayawada. Click date of the journey. Click check availability. Now it gives me all available buses information. Oh, fine, good. This is all available buses. So I want to book one seat. Okay, fine. Some places. Good. Show layout. Select. Now, whenever I selected, observe what is my ticket cost now? 876 paise. Very good. Place the cursor. So this is the value subject. For the sake of your values, this is the value. Now mobile number I have to enter. So let's enter mobile number. So mobile number 80748 64650. This is mobile number. So email ID. So email ID is venkat@ibm.com. Done. So gender. So gender is male. So name. So name is Venkat. So age is a 10. Dummy age. Okay. So like that value set it. Okay, na? Good. Now here if you observe the screen, I enter lot of values, right? Guys, tell me without providing these values, is it possible to book the ticket? Compulsory I have to give the values, mobile number, email ID, compulsory mandate, gender, which seat, what is your name, every detail I have to provide. Now these all are what technically called values only. We'll call the values, but our Python called as what? Literals. Your Python, they are called as literals. Now observe here, 720, 30, 40, 22, 64.76, 80748, 10, 32, seat number 32. These all are number type values. These number type of values are classified in two categories. With a point, without points. What are the two categories? One is called with a point. Second one is called without points, right? So now, here if you observe, first one, integer literals. I will give notes, don't write, just listen now. I will give notes separately. So first one is what? Integer literals. Integer literals means what? The values without decimal part. No points available, no points. It is called as integer literals. Second one is floating literals. That means what? With points. In this data, do you have any floating literal? What is the value? 64.76. Any other? Do we have any other floating literal? 876.76. Two floating literals available, right? Good. Then third one is called as string literals. Third one is called string literal. Observe here, name, it is called string. Sir, gender, it is called as a string. Sir, observe name, Venkat, it is also called string, right? So, your alphabets, are mixing cases. Date of birth. For example, date of birth contain, then what happened? So 02, hyphen, November, hyphen, numbers, symbols, alphabet comes, right? So that is also comes under what? Your string type. Third category is string type literal. Fourth one, a special category that is called Boolean. Boolean literals. Sir, what is this Boolean literal means? For example, sir, I entered all the details, click on the continue. It is asking do the payment. I done the payment, guys. Payment successfully done. Now, does the seat reserved for me? Payment already done. Reserved or not reserved? Reserved, right? Imagine at the time of payment, due to some network issues, amount issue, something else, payment not done. Then not reserved for myself, right? That means while doing transaction, the result successfully done or not successfully done. Then based on that, next step is dependent. Now asking, done na? Yes, done. Done na? No, not done. Yes, no. Generally outside we will use word called yes, no. Technical words are called as what? True or false. If it is a true, successfully done. If it is a false, not successfully done. True or false, technically called as what? Boolean literals. True or false, technically called as Boolean literals. These are the four types of literals. The values in our program is called as what? Literals. How many types? Four types. What is the first one? Second one? Third one? Fourth one? Boolean literals. So now let's start here. So literals are four types we said, right? Now note down, guys. First one is called integer literals. Simply we can say that any number without decimal part, any number without decimal part is called as integer. Any number without decimal part is technically called as what? Integer literals. For example, I asked user, hey, what is your age? So whenever I ask what is your age, then obviously age is what type of literal? Age. If I ask anyone what is your age, what is your answer? Sir, my age is 20, sir. 18, sir. 25, sir. 30, sir. Is there any candidate giving age as, sir, my age is 22.341? Possible? No, right? So age always integer. So example, sir, age 22. Integer literals only. Asked candidate, hey, what is your token number? Went for bank to withdraw money, they gave some token. Hey, what is your token number? Sir, 5, sir. 10, sir. 22, sir. Right. So there is no token number with what points? Number of number of letters. 1, 2, 3, like that only we have to count. City. I didn't means steps. Oh, letters. Okay, good. Then we can go for what? Integer points, right? So if there is no point values, observe if there is no point, even I said employee ID, for example, employee ID is 101, then go for what? Your integer. If there is no points, then technically we have to call it as integer literals. Second one, floating literals. Any number with the decimal part is called as floating literals. For example, hey, what is your height? Then we'll give height as always what? Floating point only. Sir, 5.0, sir. 4.6, sir. 5.2, sir. I ask, hey, what is the petrol cost? 107 rupees 23 paise. Point type only. So point type of data occurred, then we can recognize as floating literals. Third one, string literals. String means Actually, anything, whatever it might be, doesn't matter, guys. Anything which is enclosed within single or double quotes, it is called as a string, guys. Whatever it might be, if you enclose it within single or double quotes, technically we will call it as a string. For example, ask, hey, what is your name? Sir, my name is Venkat. A good, nice. Or you can write, sir, what is your name? I said, my name is Venkat. Either you can use single quotes or you can use double quotes. Anything accepted in Python. You can write like this. Actually, there is a scenario is there, a equal to 5. This is also called as what? String. So here it is not alphabets. Even if you write a number within single quotes, technically it treated as what? String only, right? Then I ask, hey, what is your date of birth? So date of birth equal to 2nd November. It's the date of birth. Observe number available, symbol available, alphabets available, combinations available, string. Hey, which course you are looking or what is your qualification? Qualification equal to, sir, MCA, MTech is my qualification. MCA, MTech is my qualification. So string. Within single or double quotes. Generally, while doing program, if you find any alphabet, otherwise what? Alphabet and symbol combination like passwords. So our names, codes, these type of things will mention as a strings. Generally in the real time, alphabets, otherwise what? So symbols, alphabet and combination of alphabet, symbol, numbers, these type of things we will mention as a strings. What is the last one, guys? Boolean literals. Very good. Boolean literals. Boolean letter means simply you can say that it's a true, comma, false are called as Boolean letters. True, comma, false, technically called as what? Boolean literals. These are the 4 types of literals we have. Integer, floating, string, and Boolean. Yes. Finished? String only. Alphabets are there. So then you can go for string. Right? So now what we discussed, literals done. So how many types of literals? First one, second one, third one, fourth one. Good. These are the 4 types of literals. Fine, good. So interview time, we learn what is token, what is the literal, how many types learn. But interview time, how they will ask the questions. In old days, before COVID time, at the time, the interview questions are like this. What is token? What is literal? Like what is integer literal? These type of example they are going to ask you in previously. But right now, pattern change it. Now everyone is expected what application based questions. That means the question comes as requirement. Imagine I have a requirement. I will ask one question, observe how they will ask. I have a requirement that I want to develop a project for vehicle registration numbers. Like vehicle registration numbers are there. I want to store vehicle registration number. It comes under what type of literal? This is the question they asked me. Vehicle registration number comes under what type of literal? This is the question. Integer. 4 onega integer. How many say integer? Raise your hands. Integer, raise your hands. No. Float. Raise your hands. Vehicle registration number floating, sir. Okay. Sir, string. Raise your hands. String. Any one answer has to give. Okay. Na? Integer, floating, string, last boolean. Anyhow, boolean is not there, right? Now let's see the answer. Here the answer is registration number means if you ask anyone, just a minute. Yes, my online guys, you just ping me your answer. The requirement is, so I want to store a vehicle registration number. So vehicle registration number comes under what type of literal here? Integer, floating or string. Boolean, leave it. We have only three options. Either integer or floating or string. Which one is suitable? Everyone ping me answer in chat box. Just 1 minute. Let's say online guys, how they will give the answer. Yes, everyone. Online guys, ping me your answers in chat box. Yes, all online students respond in chat box. Ping me answers in chat box. So Vicky gave the answer. Okay, next. Shubham, good. Pradeep Kumar, nice. Muhammad Hasna, good. Said, Anisha, nice. Guys, what about others? What is your answer? Vehicle registration number. Because tomorrow, if you go for interview, your questions are like this only. Don't expect like your college days questions. In college, 4 marks and 10 marks questions are there. At the time, the questions are what? Futures of Python. Observe, if you have Python syllabus, the 10-mark question is what? Explain futures of Python. 10 marks important question. So then they will ask, what is what token? List out what all the tokens. Questions comes like this one. So interview also they will ask what is what token, what is literal. But now pattern is changed. Everyone is looking for what application based questions. So everyone give me the answer. Yes, Umesh. Yes, Umesh, Ramesh. Yes, Karunya. Sai Manoj. Yes, B Venkat Lakshmi. Everyone ping me your answers in chat box. Good. Now, let's mark. Your bike registration number means the number is like this, right? What is the number we have? Sir, in the bike registration, our numbers are, for example, numbers will be like this. TS, let's take Telangana state mark. TS, Telangana state. Maybe then they will mention some area wise some code. Imagine 1, 2 is the one area code. Then alphabets, A, B or something. Then 4-digit number, 1122. Now tell me this value how to store int, float, or string? Obviously string, because combinations occurred. Number, digits available, alphabets available, space also available. Combination available. I don't have a choice. I have to go for string. So your brain has to inform that. Okay, here all combination. Combination is go for string. Only alphabets, string. Symbols mixing, string. Like you have to think. Clear this one? Let me ask one more, guys. One more question. How they will ask you? I want to store employee information. I want to store employee information. As part of that, I want to store employee phone number. Phone number comes under what type of literal? Int, float, string. How many say integer? Raise your hands. Integer, raise your hands. Floating. Employee phone number, floating. String. What about others? Only three options, ma. None of above. Fourth option. Okay, in BTech level, we have a fourth option, none of above. Very good. Yes, ma'am. Online guys, ping me your answers. Very good. Here, phone number means generally will enter like this one. 807486465. Sir, this is my phone number. I want to save this one. Now, what value? Integer only. It is called as an integer literal. If it is Indian related numbers, go for what? Integer number. In case the application is belongs to worldwide, if the application belongs to worldwide, then what? Observe US numbers, UK numbers, Canada numbers, they don't have number like this one. At the time, if international website, then India +91 plus 91, then number, space. If you go for US, UK, so they have what 04 something comes hyphen some symbol occur. Now we can go for string. So whenever you want, whenever the question occurred, then we have to ask, sir, phone number. There might be chance of two options available. Then you have to clarify, sir, whether application is belongs to what India wise or else worldwide. India wise. Then if you want to store only Indian related numbers, go for integer. Not Indian wise, sir. If you want to go for worldwide, then go for string. Interview time, before giving answer, be careful. Our target here in Sathya technology, our target is what? We need subject along with interview. So if you learn interview based, means application based, if you learn, that's enough. Interview easily we can clear. Easily we can develop the projects also. That is our ultimate target, right? Tokens, I mean literals, is it clear? So there are the four types: integer, floating, string, as well as boolean. Next, second one. So as part of the tokens, first one literals done. What is the second one? Let's start with constant. Constants. Guys, what is general meaning of constant? Does not change. Very good. The values which are fixed, no changes, then we will call it as what? Constant. If the value is fixed, there is no change at all, then we can call it as what? Constant, right? Note down. The values which are fixed is called as constant. The values which are fixed, it is called as constant. Let's see small example here. I have three users available. User number one, so I have three users available. This is user number one, user number two, user number three. Okay, good. Three persons available with me, guys. Now what I did, I asked her, hey, what is your age? I asked what is your age? Whenever I ask what is your age, the first person says that, sir, my age is so 15 years. Second person 32 years. Third person 24 years. This is the ages they said. Next year at the same time, again I asked, hey, what is your age? Then what is the answer they provided? Same answer, any changes? Sir? Next year, change it, right? Very good. So what they said, so instead of 15, they changed this one. They used what? Here, so 16. Here, 33. Here, 25. Done. So if you observe age, does it fix it? Changes, right? Okay. Let me ask one more question. Hey, what is a pi value? I asked pi value. Guys, in max, we have pi values, right? Remember pi value? How much? 3.14 something. Right? First person says 3.14. Second person says 3.14. Third person also gives answer as 3.14. Right? Very good. Next year at the same time, again I asked, hey, what is the pi value? Any changes? After 5 years? After 10 years? Fixed, right? Very good. Let me ask one more question. Number of months. Number of months per year. Guys, tell me how many months per year? Oh, 12 months. Very good. Second person gives answer as what? 12. Third person gives answer as what? 12. Of course, we got independence. That's the reason right now we have 12 months. Imagine before independence. Before independence. For 1 year, how many months we have? Before independence. 1940 year, 1945 year, or 1930 year at the time. For 1 year, how many months we have? 10 to 11, 12 only. Na? Before independence or after independence, what is the range? Nothing changes. 12 only fixed, no changes. Months never change. Now 2025 year, 20 or else to 100 year after 75 years. How many months per 1 year? Same 12, no changes. Reduce, increase, right? That means, sir, 12 fixed. That means whenever you are developing applications, sometimes your values are what? Fixed. Sometimes your values are what? Changed. So here values are fixed. The values fixed, right? So here value changed. Here value fixed. In the above example, value changed. Technically, what we can say, these are called as literals. If the value changed, it is called as in literals. If the value is a fixed, actually this is also value. Observe 3.14 is a value, 12 is a value, so we can call it as a literal. But why I gave some other name? Why I gave another name in the sense this is a literal but fixed. That's the reason they used a word called constants. Both are literals only, ma. All are values only. But what is the difference? Literals changed, sir. Constant fixed, sir. Literal means changed. Constant means fixed. Both are called as values. Right? So today we started a concept called what? Ma? Tokens. First, what we discussed. So first, the roadmap for all three members. If you want to become full stack developer, data analyst, or data scientist, what we have to do? The roadmap. One programming language is mandatory. See, outside, don't fall in the trap of others. As a student, our major problem is coding. Most of the student problem is coding. Sir, non-IT background, sir. I'm unable to learn coding, sir. So IT background only. Whatever the program you explain, that program I can do it, sir. If any new program comes, I can't do it, sir. Sir, program ille, sir. Zero coding. If you have any zero coding, give me that course, sir. I want software job, sir. So outside, people what they did, they're unable to explain this coding. So simple, they said, no need of programming. Better to go and learn what only one tool, small tool available, testing tool, Power BI tool, Tableau tool, like one small tool they suggested. And then you learn that one because they said that there is no coding, but internal coding available. Then you learn. If you mention only the tool, then jobs won't occur. Interview calls never occur. 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, 1 year done. After 1 year, the tool itself not there in the industry. Because tools not never be permanent. Tools always changed. Observe here also, data analyst, which tool I suggested? Power BI. Before Power BI, Tableau is market. Most demanding tool is Tableau. Before what? Power BI. Up to 2022, Tableau is the demanding course in the market. Up to 2022. Later, slowly what happened? In place of Tableau, who entered? Power BI entered the picture. Right now, everyone is looking for Power BI. This Power BI also max what? So 6 years, 7 years, it will work. Max 5 years. Okay, you can go for max 5 years. After 5 years, a new tool will come into the picture. So tools not permanent, changed. If you learn tool, your software job is danger. First of all, you didn't get the software job. So if you learn language, definitely you will get the jobs, right? But you should know how to learn the language. The process is available. Now today, how I explain? First, I selected one topic. Then I explain what is the purpose. What is the purpose? Then I open a website. I show you the concept. Then we develop it. We discuss it. And interview time, how the questions will come, that also discussed, right? Any topic, purpose, real time where it is used, discuss. Interview time, how the questions will come, how we have to answer. If you learn like this, everything is easy, guys. So you don't worry about the things, ma. We will take care. Here, as I said, Here daily our class timing is only 1 hour, guys. Starting IT, non-IT, all mixed in. Slowly I will move on. So I never explain direct program, guys, because tomorrow if any program comes, you have to do it. That is our ultimate target. So daily I will take a class 1 hour. Your class is only 1 hour. Enough, ma. If you listen, if you're trying to listen more than 1 hour, brain not supported. Okay. So don't go for more than 1 hour. 1 hour is okay. Very rare. Any most important concept is there. Then 1.5 hour. It's okay. So instead of that, 2 hours, daily 2 hours, na, coming, sitting, watching. That's it, going, nothing else. 1 hour class enough. Next, what I have to do? Go for exam. See, if there is no exam, then what happened? Your brain, imagine if I didn't ask any question to you. Today, what happened? When our session is going on, I'm asking question. Guys, tokens are how many types? What is the first one? Second one? Third one? Fourth one? Fifth one? Good. Now, observe, if I didn't ask any question, you are sitting silently, watching. After that, imagine exam. If there is no exam, tomorrow also coming, sitting, next day also coming. But if I said, after class, we have exam, then what you will do? More exam is there. If I wrote all a wrong answer in front of my friend, yo, my ijjat gaya. Oh, no, 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 I have to listen forcefully. Your friend disturbed. Your message comes, tuku message comes. Then no, no, exam is there. You'll focus, increased. Every day exam, guys. 1 hour class, exam होने के बाद 1 hour exam. Sorry, first 1 hour class होने के बाद exam. Then lab sessions. Lab. Actually, lab timings are 9 a.m. to 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. is the lab timings. So lab is open 9 to 6. If you are free, you can come sit. There are some students, not candidates, who came from Maharashtra. Almost 12 students are there from Maharashtra. The previous batch, 12 students are there from Maharashtra. Actually, their problem is what? English is a little bit problem. So they're unable to understand. So what I did suggested, morning 9 to 1, they're doing everything regular along with their friends. I informed that afternoon, what is their work? Nothing, sir. They said, nothing, sir, hostel only. Then I said that come to lab. Now, if they come to the lab, then I will focus on what? That English, communication skills. I'm not training in English. Whatever the concept we discuss, na, the concept I'll allow to discuss one to others. I'll allocate one Telugu candidate and I ask to explain to that fellow. As a Maharashtra candidate, he don't know Telugu. As a local candidate, he don't know Hindi. Then what is the alternative? Obviously, that's it. If they don't speak, we didn't allow for lab. Okay? Compulsory they have to speak. Like that, we have a mentors available in the lab, guys. Okay, 4 to 5 mentors available. So mentors always monitoring you, what you are doing, where you are weak, what is your strong point. Observe. Always they're going to give guidelines. Once my sessions are done, I'll come to the lab. I'm staying in the lab only. I will check it. I will collect all the reports of each and every person. What is this person? What is this person? What is the person? Where he has to improve? Where she has to improve? Collect it everything and monitoring. Right? This is for only offline candidates. Online candidates, I will conduct an exam as well as you are going to get what? Lab support, because I don't know your face whether you are doing work or not, right? I will give you a task. You have to do yourself. Exams are common, but lab seminars, all you have to monitor. But if you are nearby Hyderabad, if you are surrounding of Hyderabad students, please come for offline so that I can what give you more work for you. So it is very easy to get the jobs, right? So actual timing is 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. actual timing. Out of this, minimum 2 hours mandatory to stay in the lab. Minimum 2 hours mandatory to stay in the lab. Then only I will give a task, execute the task, show me, and we will ask to explain it. So after that, communication skills. We'll focus on communication skills, right? So like group discussions, seminars, mock interviews, okay, one-to-one interaction, like everything is going on this. Now also, so once after the session also, you can go to that window, you'll find there, this is one building. Sathya Technology is not what, 1 year, 2 years back building. Sathya Technology almost 25 years finished. Whatever the certificate we provided, almost every company will accept our certificate. It's not like last year started or this year only started. Some are opening, remaining is closed. Okay, because students will come, general student, what they did, ACs, colorful lightings, and what neat receptionist, they're doing some what attractions. Then they said, come, join, no coding, zero coding, all these stories they said. But we won't like all those things. Our target is only one thing. We depends on the subject. Quality is always